We've got more F1 World action for you today. Welcome along, everybody, as we look down at our grid. Who's your driver to follow? It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. High up in the Austrian Alps. Now, Anthony David.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Ah, what a clean win Great stuff, mate. That is going to do your progression wonders.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Austria. And a truly magnificent drive to hang on and take the win.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. So even though it might have been a disappointing
Nice one. You've just earned an upgrade. Upgrades can be equipped in the garage, so it's worth going.
We've got more F1 World action for you today, so welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, and pick your favourite driver to follow. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today.
Right, mate, I know it's hot in that... Okay, DRS is now available. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Yes, amazing stuff. The win, and it was super clean. That was a joy to watch.
There it is then, victory in the Italian Grand Prix, an historic race and an achievement they can be immensely proud of.
They had to be decisive with their overtaking today as they worked their way through the field. And those kind of race victories are so enjoyable because it's not just like winning from the front. They really had to work for it today.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now. Well, it's been glory for some, less so for others. But who knows? The tables might turn next time out. Plenty more races to come this season. Welcome along, everybody, to our latest F1 World event. There might just be a single prize for victory, but there are so many stories up and down the grid as our drivers look to make a name for themselves. We're racing then today in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of this wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles per hour here today, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into Turn 1 and the long back straight into Turn 12.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. You're putting our entire strategy in danger with dirty racing like that, mate. Come on, you need to keep it together. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
I don't want to be too hard on you, mate. We've got a podium out of that, but you know it could have been cleaner, right?
That's it then for another magnificent United States Grand Prix, and they've hung on to take a sublime victory here today.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominant style, that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very often.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top three finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today. We've gone wheel to wheel, we've seen thrills and spills. Who knows what's coming next? So join us again for more F1 World action. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to our latest F1 World event. So many stories up and down the grid, but there can only be one winner. The Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, 2.6 miles of track that allows drivers to take full advantage of their cars, reaching speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour and providing lots of opportunities for overtaking. The circuit features 17 corners, 10 to the right and the remaining 7 going to the left.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race. Mate, we're all nervous wrecks here on the pit wall. Please keep it clean. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Mate, that was not the cleanest of races. For most of the second half of that race, I didn't think you were going to get to the end. But look at that, we've won.
It's a performance to be proud of from our Mexico City Grand Prix winners today.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they're able to do today. Great stuff indeed.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.